Okami. And just to get this right out of the way, I actually just learned just now after playing this game a couple times that the trackpad on the PS4 controller, you can actually I think that means you can hang on. Okay, it's kind of weird because you can only use the celestial brush with the R1 button, so you have to use your left hand to draw, but you can like see, that's kind of cool. Alright, well, last time on Okami, we arrived in Agate Village. We took down a new boss, Waka, upon arriving, cleared another cursed zone, did some fishing. We explored Agate Forest, or Agate Forest, whichever one I decide to call it, as I interchange them both very commonly. We got a new weapon in the form of the Devout Beads, but we're not actually going to use that as our main weapon. We're going to use the Divine Retribution still to this day. We did get another Sun Fragment that puts us even closer to getting another unit of solar energy. We found the trader that allows us to finally trade in our Demon Fangs we have been collecting this entire time. And with that, we got ourselves the Peace Bell, which keeps Demon Scrolls away at night, so they don't chase us down. And we got the Golden Lucky Cat, the item that we really want, which draws money and other valuables nearby, brings them right to us. We're at 45 Demon Fangs. We're doing pretty good. We have 253 praise. We can actually get our ink pot, but we're gonna hold off on that just a moment because I might need to upgrade my purse in a moment. But I'm just gonna hold off because we're not really hurting for anything at the moment, so I don't feel it's really necessary to worry about that at the moment. And I actually realized I went the wrong way because we already went through quite a handful of Suits of Ruins, and we killed a blockhead that was blocking our path to create a shortcut back to the beginning so I could save. So I went the wrong way by going to the right. I need to head back towards the left. And other than that, in between streams, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter. And man, let me tell you, I almost have everything looking pretty solid for the next update coming out this upcoming Friday, which will be the 10th of October for Rajang, who I've never fought before, which will be very exciting. But that is a topic for a different stream and a different game entirely, which I might end up... Oh, okay, we don't want to fall down. You kind of automatically stay on these, but it is very possible just to fall off. And then Exorcism Key we had gotten last time from killing Blockhead unlocks the Exorcism Door, or the Demon Door, to let us through to a new area. And now we have blue Demon Scrolls, it seems, here. These things, yeah, so with the Peace Bell, they won't come after us. We'll still probably fight it just so we can see what's kind of in it and kind of reflex some of our skills, get some more Demon Fangs. I'm not particularly hurting for a bunch more Demon Fangs, because by the time we're going to need Demon Fangs again, I'm already going to have more than enough, so I'm not really worried about it anymore. Oh yeah. Now that I don't need to worry about the Demon Fangs, like having to go pick them up, it's so nice. Because now I can just kill him, go straight to the next guy, which will speed up combat. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. And I'm on it with the Power Slash. And there you go. The power of the Golden Lucky Cat allowing our flow of battle to be just even faster and even more, and just so smooth. So smooth of a battle. Alright. Now, while I'm playing Okami a whole bunch and loving this game just all over again, because this game is amazing, I've never actually played its sequel, Okami on the 3DS. I'm not a huge fan of the 3DS, so I kind of like... See, saying I look down on it just sounds very cruel and evil, but I mean, to a degree, I kind of look down on the 3DS because I don't particularly enjoy it. I don't really like playing any games on a handheld system. Like, I love the Nintendo Switch, but I almost never play the Switch handheld, and that's why with like the newly released like Nintendo Switch Lite, the like handheld only version to kind of phase out the 3DS, I'm not really feeling the Nintendo Switch Lite, just because I don't ever play the Switch handheld. I mean, maybe because Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition's announced for next year, like slated for next year, so that's exciting, and I'm really excited for it. But now we've got demon gates that it seems we have to get rid of. Good thing we already got our muscles flexing with combat just before this. Oh, these guys aren't going to mean anything. I wish I knew an easy way to get these guys off me. What's this portal finisher? I believe it's the cherry bomb. No. Oh, restore speeders is just a higher form of soul energy to get back. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Not necessary, but nice. Okay, that's a little weird. Alright, next battle. What I think the pitch's portal finisher is probably just power slash. It's honestly probably just power slash. Come on, boy. I know yours is still power slash. Yeah! And in his life, let's go. Our godhood is green, it's maxed out. We're getting good. We're just getting money very quickly. Let's... Oh wow, that circle worked? That was like the cruddiest circle I could have drawn. But I'm not gonna complain. Let's save us time. While I'm not a speedrunner by nature, I like to play fast. I'm just not a speedrunner myself. Alright, I want power slide finish just do some damage to me. I'll take care of you. Not a good. Go down. And yours is still blue. Took care of him. Look at that, dude. Oh man. Alright. Now that I've saved this whole area, we had to destroy all 3 demon gates to purify the entire area, get more praise, and we got more mushrooms. So there's gotta be a way to get the sun in here, which, if we look up, oh, look at that. There is. Very nice, very easy. I believe we're nearing the end. Yeah, we're nearing the end of Suta Ruins. And look what's tarnishing the water. I forget that if you're not really moving, your jump has like no momentum to it. So we're actually gonna kind of do a swag strat. Not really a strat at all, it's just something I like doing. We're gonna break all of them all at once, which will purify all of the water in Suta. So now we can finally go inside that big statue that was at the very base of the ruins, right when we came in. And now we can get any remaining secrets in this area that we had missed prior, because now we can actually go in the water and not die. Because dying is so important. Oh no, don't die. And 20 more bricks. Almost at 300. Looks like the poison that was polluting this water has completely cleared up. Now it looks like a great place for a swim. There's even a waterfall. I bet it'd be loads of fun to go straight down it. What I mean was a playful dog like Ooh might do that. I haven't forgotten about what we're looking for, have you? And of course, I haven't get on hunting down some treasure either. Because in classic video games, if there's a waterfall, it's usually a secret. But now we've obtained the Suta Ruins map. So before, when we would go into a new room, we have to go into a room to show it. But now even rooms we have not actually entered just yet will now show up on our map. And in typical video game fashion, this might be bombable. Yes. With a stray bead. Thanks, Asun, for that tip about the waterfall. Very helpful. And I like how it's go for the swim, but like, we'll end up drowning unless we either make a lily pad or jump in the air. And if you try to jump in the water, this is all it does. Alright, let's get a lily pad going. Refresh our water supply. I just hate being in the water because it's so slow. Like, being in water is so slow. Alright, I don't want to be in the water now because I want to get over there. Because the thing we could not actually grab earlier, even with a bunch of trick jumps and long momentum runs, we still couldn't grab this clover, but now we can. And now, inside of the statue. Let's go. Alright. Alright, hang on. So now we have this. Let's, I mean, it works. It works. I should have used the thick ink instead of the thin. 10 more praise for 300, and we have to do this just to all the areas. Alright, let's try the thicker ink. Oh, jeez. Oh, I had no idea you could do that. I am skipping the rejuvenation cutscenes, but we're getting like 10 praise every time. Oh, that wasn't enough. That was enough, okay. And now we've restored this whole area. I wonder what we're going to get. Hey, look, that light. There's a constellation here too? And this should be our final Flora God technique. Alright, got those stars perfect. Nice. Beautiful. I just like to imagine he catches it and then does the pose, but you can't see him. Ah, Matarasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. I, Sutagami, the last in the triumvirate of the Hanagami Flora gods, have humbly awaited your glorious return for 100 years. May the fresh spring growth bloom from your snow-white form, bring new life to the land that suffers under evil. And now we have all of the Flora God techniques. All three of them. Bloom, Lily Pad, which, yeah. And now we have, I believe it's Vine? I think it's Vine. That was Sutagami, the third and final god of Flora. He's the god that can make vines do his bidding. One folktale tells how Sutagami used that power to tie veins to his body so that he could fly through the air. Hey, that's the Konohana blossom, the flower of the gods over there. Try making a vine sprout right out of it. Yep, we draw one from the plant to our body. We pull ourselves right to it. Perfect. Wow, it sure is handy to have a god around. You can draw vines when the Konohana blossom is open. Let's look around and see if any others are blooming. And you can do like stupid stuff like this, and it still grabs you. It'll still grab you. It's great. You can just draw them in just really dumb directions. But we're quick, we're fast, we're just going to draw a straight line from the plant to us. Because we got places to go and things to see, and we're fast, we don't play slow. Well, not speedrun fast. I don't even know if there's a, I don't think I've ever seen this game at a GDQ either. Like the Games on Quick community. I don't think I've ever seen somebody do an Okami speedrun. Maybe there is, but it might have been before I started watching GDQ. I have to go look for that. I'm curious what an Okami speedrun looks like. And I wonder what the world record is for anyways. I'm kind of excited to find out. That'd be kind of cool. But now we've actually ascended a bit up the statue. So, following this path up, there's a flower here, but that one's kind of a waste. This is the one we want to go to. And you can actually like hold yourself in air and get snagged up by another vine. Just like so, it's great. You can just chain together like this, like you don't even need to land, you can just kind of like go straight into it. So now here we have these 4 claws. We have to attach all the vines to it, and I made myself run an 8 because I'm silly. But yeah, we need to attach all these vines to this to lift the lid of the statue. As I'm gonna run out of ink to do it here, watch. Yep. Well, this pulls the lid off, and now we're no longer on it? Okay. And now we go inside. I forgot how fast the second half of the Suits of Ruins are, because we're at the end. And these things I think you can break for money? Yeah. And see, everything just comes straight to us. It's great. Look at that. Beautiful. And our astral pouch is actually almost full. Finally, it's taken us forever. I'm trying to fill that one pouch. And if you can tell by the music and the game just giving us a save point and now healing items, we got a boss coming up. Godhood tips. Nah, we don't really need Godhood tips. I think we're good. Well, let's go. We really gonna go in there? Really? Are you serious? I'm getting a real bad vibe here. What's beyond this door? You sure we're ready? Maybe we should go back outside? No, we're ready. Alright then, let's go for it. Leap first, think later. Advice to live by. So this gate, I don't care for it. Look at me. There's a golden gate. It'll store the memories of all you've done if you pass through it. That way, if you ever die, you can start over again from that point. It's a free pass to continue with your game, even after you mess up. But it does have its limits. The stored memories will be wiped clean if you quit the game. If you use an origin mirror to save a game, your memories will be transferred there. Either way, passing through a golden gate or saving with an origin mirror will allow you to continue your adventure. Well, we might as well pass through. So if we would die to this boss, and we die, we just go back there instead of like getting a game over. But if I turn my game off, it'll bring us back to the last origin mirror we saved at. Nice. Ow! Nice going, Furball. I keep telling you not to space out like that. Hey, something moved. Whoa. Check out this big old flower. We just might have stumbled onto something here. Flowers like this are usually just packed with treasure. Not sure all that works as soon. Hey, is that a dog down there? No, not our tail. Hey, let me go, wolf breath. I'm all covered with your slobber again. Check out that shadow. I see 8. Wait, it couldn't be. It's looking like him. Are you that dog that has been sniffing about? I will not allow you to ruin my master's triumphant return. This is the Spider Queen. And we're not even scared of it. Sticking your nose where it does not belong will get you killed. Speak your last words, fool. How dare you? I like it because we're just not scared of her. Dog is not usually on my menu, but I shall make you an exception. What are you talking about? I saw that dog you gobbled up. And besides, this ain't no dog. This here is a god. Well now, the beast can speak. Very well then. I shall send you back to where you came from. This shall not hurt a bit. Stand still for just a moment. And here we go. So if you could tell from the Spider Queen's body, she has those similar hooks on the back of her body. And we have a bunch of Konohana blossoms in the background. I think you can imagine what we're going to have to do here. And remember, the vines do have kind of auto tracking, so there is that you can do. So with the Spider Queen, we have to attack these eyes, which will do damage. But the fast, quick, sweet method of doing this is power slashing them. Just straight through, because it'll hit all of them. Well, all of them that you can hit. But we are going to run out of ink. I'm going to win. No, we couldn't finish her off. That was almost a one cycle. I could have used an Infinity Stone and finished her off right away, but I didn't really want to do that. Hello. Yeah, she caught us in the middle of a boss. Yeah, we almost one cycled the Spider Queen, but I could, like I said, I could have used an Infinity Stone and that would have easily finished her off. But I don't really deem it to be overly worth it, considering there's better fights we could use Infinity Stones later in the game, and Spider Queen's not really that hard of a boss. Just getting that right angle and power slashing straight through will do the most damage as fast as possible. And you can easily one cycle if you just use an Infinity Stone, or just upgrade your ink more like I could have done, but it's not necessary. And thus Amaterasu was able to traverse the vine-covered ruins and defeat the devious Spider Queen lurking within. The ugly arachnid's body had been turned into a beautiful blossom, and a feeling of tranquility reigned throughout the ruins. Inside the hardy blossom was discovered a tiny and defenseless dog, presumably consumed by the fearsome queen. Just when everything had begun to settle down, snarling beast, a weapon long sealed away by the Spider Queen, its magic, appeared before Amaterasu's eyes. A new weapon! And even better, a reflector weapon. Finally, a weapon to replace our divine retribution. Snarling Beast. Reflector marked with a beastly seal grants ink bullet power. I'll go over ink bullet when we get into a battle. The Spider Queen was hiding a sacred weapon? Tricky old bag. Maybe we'll get more weapons if we defeat some other monsters? Anyway, I can't wait to see what this one does. Look at that, Ami. The dog's just sleeping. Wonder if this is you know, the dog that kid was looking for. Let's bring him back once he wakes up. But first, how about a good victory howl? It might even wake him up. Sweet. And that was our first dungeon conquered as well. A new weapon, first dungeon, our second main boss, or I guess like main bad boss, because Waka, the jury's kind of out on him right now. But Spider Queen, we know 100% bad. Bad. Alright. Alright, here we go. Can't do anything with these paws, unfortunately. In the PS2 and I believe PS3 version, you can actually mash X fast enough and you can actually get a demon fang from it. Bad doggy. Give back my key. I gotta go save quick. Is that you? Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? It must have been so scary all alone. I like how he just throw the dog. Just get out of here. What's wrong, about your dog, kid. He was deep within the ruins and he didn't seem to want to leave. Really? How come, You mad at me for running away without you? You got it all wrong, kid. You only think you left your dog behind. Truth is, he decided to stay at the ruins himself. He did? But why? Maybe he was trying to set an example by showing you how anyone, even a dog, could have an adventure. Look at it this way. There's not much separating a boy from a man. They grow up before you know it and accomplish great things. I see. So I guess you knew everything, Like how my dad told me to go fix the bridge destroyed by those storms. And how I tried to get out of it because I was scared of failing. But your fearless adventure has changed me. You've given me the courage to stop shirking responsibility. God, I'm too used to shrieking like Yana where my mind's like, oh, I see that word, shrieking. My dad's fishing pole. I lost that in the forest some time ago. Did you sniff it out in those ruins all by yourself? Well, I'm gonna fix that bridge all by myself. Boy, is Dad gonna be surprised. Well, I think we know where to head to next. With no real guidance, we need to go to that bridge, but we do actually now have the vine power, and where there were some vines sprinkled throughout Agate Forest that now I need to try to find for more collectibles. Because I see 2 already. Perfect. And that gives us a stray bead hidden above us the whole time. And now, oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice. You obtained bullhorn. Woo! I don't think there's any. I think it was really just those 2. I don't think there's any more. At least I'm fairly confident there's no more. Don't touch the water. Yeah, I don't think there's any more. But actually, before we do that, we need to equip Snarling Beast. So Snarling Beast gives us Ink Bullet, which I think is gonna tell us in here. No? It might be in move list. That's reflector techniques. No. Maybe it's not in here, actually. I thought there was. Battle tips? No. Alright, well, I will show off Ink Bullet in our next battle. But now we have a new reflector finally. We have a new weapon. So now we're going to be doing even more damage. So those little silly green red imps that took a little bit first to kill, they don't mean anything to us now. Actually, let's get into a battle now and show what Ink Bullet does. So Ink Bullet with this weapon is if we just tap on the enemy, we can actually shoot them now. Just with ink. We can just... I don't know what the max number of hits you have on Ink Bullet, but slashes it. I don't know what decides if your slash stuns him temporarily to keep laying into him, or if it just straight up kills him. You see how much more powerful our Stormling Beast weapon is? Oh, it's so strong. It's so strong. It's so good. Ooh. I'd buy more feedbacks, but there's actually no merchant in this area, so can't actually do that. But it's no big deal, actually. I didn't know there were birds there. I thought we came through here before and there were no birds. I don't know how more showed up all of a sudden, but whatever. Alright. Hey. I lassoed the rope to the other side. Look. Hey, you there. Get that rope out of my way. Huh? Susano? What's going on? My new secret technique, imploding barrel flying monkeys, was a flop. I ended up being washed downstream on this tree trunk. Here he comes. Hold on to that fishpole, kid. No, wait. Let go of it. No, you guys, I said let it go. Or let go. Ami, use a celestial brush, quick! So now looking on the sides, you have to keep an eye out for it, and... Alright, well we missed, alright, there's one. You've got only so much ink to do it in, too. So there is a time limit, you can't just kind of miss a lot. Doing good so far. Yeah, they're really quick. You really have to keep your eye open for them instantly. This is my last one on this side. Oh no! Oh jeez. That was so bad. There we go. This one there. There we go. Got them all. And we got ourselves a new bridge. And Susano is gone. Phew, I thought we were goners. But it all worked out. Just look at that new bridge. Did I do that? That's right. It was all you, kid. I don't know what was eating you, but you'll never get anywhere in life running from adventure. You should thank your doggy for teaching you that. I couldn't have done it without you, Boom. Thanks. Hey, where'd Pops go? I'm sure it'd take more than that to kill the guy. He's bound to pop up somewhere again. If you remember, that was actually Waka's prophecy. Because he said, so I don't remember the whole prophecy, but it was like, it had something to do with like a log and a thrill. So Waka predicted what we were going to be doing. Now we get Ink Bullet. So what's the official description of Ink Bullet? It's weird that he gives it to us now. Drawing dots on enemies with a weapon capable of the Ink Bullet attack will transform your ink into holy projectiles. Remember that the more dots you draw, the more ink is consumed. Yep, okay. So the more ink is used, the stronger it is. Okay. And that's kind of what we figured from using it a little bit. So it... Tiger Pass lies ahead. Great Plains and the mountains. Let's prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. Well, let's get going, you big furball. Now, I never actually used Ink Bullet. I think that was probably my first time ever using Ink Bullet. Honestly. Just ever. And Tiger Pass is also cursed. So Tiger Pass has been cursed too. I bet we'll find a Wither Guardian sapling tree around here. So we're gonna have to go find one. We'll talk to these people later because we're gonna clear the curse zone. Well, there's a merchant actually. Tiger Pass is another place that changed for the... Yeah, well, it's... Nameless NPC, you're not super important. But we will actually sell the fish that we caught because you can do that. Unfortunately, you can't sell treasure in bulk, which is a little bit silly. Alright, don't get too much. Alright, our money is almost maxed out, so we're gonna get 11 of these. We're gonna grab 10. 2 more and 2 more. So now we can buy Exorcism Slips M, which will moderately damage enemies, and then Slip L, which greatly damages nearby enemies. And now Holy Bone M, which will store 10 units of soul energy instead of the S that does 3. So those are also some new items for us as well. But we're gonna head straight to where the Guardian Sapling is, because we can't do anything about Taco Pass until we lift the curse zone, so that should be our immediate first priority. And a long hallway, which for some reason we're hidden on the map. Kind of weird. Hark! The call of the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil. Waka again. Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Bonjour. You again. Long time no see. Did you enjoy the little log adventure I prophesized? Okay, yeah. Why, you? Were you behind that near disaster? Moi? Of course not. I just had a fleeting glimpse of your future. You see, I have the power to see that which is yet to come. Even if it were something you'd rather not know. The half-baked prophets at it again. If you're so great, then how come you didn't predict the Roach's return? What's wrong? Can't out your tongue? Excusez-moi? You say something, my little melting friend? That's it. By the way, I saw your battle with the spider lady. A rather clumsy attempt, I must say. Hey, we almost one-cycled her, alright? How could a washed-up old wolf like you possibly expect to save the world? Ridiculous. Like Lupin from Harry Potter. Ridiculous. What? You were spying on our battle? And it never crossed your mind that you could help out? Enough talk. There's only one way to settle this. Just go for it. We have to fight Waka again. So now, knowing he has that blade attack, we're going to re-equip our reflector to our sub to block him. And we can block through the entire combo. It's awesome. Alright, didn't block that one. Didn't block that one either. Now we're going to start taking actual damage. Ah. Yeah, this Waka's quite a bit harder, by the way. Get a couple hits, power slash him. Alright, I forget his sword attack is a little bit delayed. Alright, couldn't reflect the bat. Or maybe I did, I don't know. I didn't actually see there. Not bad, Machete. What do you mean, not bad? You're all out of breath. One moment. What do you want, anyway? Oh, I almost forgot. I had a question for you. Have you been to Lake Harami over Shinshu Field? Yep. In the middle stands the moon cave where Orochi's spirit was trapped. A barrier has blocked the entrance ever since Tsukuyomi was removed. That means Orochi must still be in there. I want to get through the barrier and enter the cave. But I'll need the serpent crystal in order to do that. You wouldn't happen to know where I could find it, would you? Why do you have to pull out your sword just to ask that? And why did you want to visit Orochi's lair anyway? So then you do not know? Très bien. So that big windmill. Mumble mumble. At any rate, I shall just have to find it myself. But before I bid you adieu, I have a prophecy for you. I foresee a doggone difficult quest. Au revoir, baby. So something coming up with dogs. Something with dogs. Hey, Ami, let's try and beat Waka to that serpent crystal. I can't help feeling he's up to no good. Plus, we just might find a new celestial brush technique too. And we have Taka Pass to explore too. So let's do this. That's actually still not all that bad. A green tree is actually still pretty good. Aw, dude, our purse. So in this water, the bubbles indicates a treasure. Nonetheless, a stray bead. We're collecting quite a few of those lately. And again, we still have so many more to go. But even collecting a couple makes a big difference. And there's actually gonna be a handful of stray beads I'm gonna have to like go back through and find. Because there's so many hidden ones. Alright, well, actually, we still never even lifted the curse off Taka Pass, so we actually need to do that. Which we were on our way to do before Waka so rudely interrupted us. Can't do anything about these flame treasure chests at the moment. Or these rocks. Or these piles. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of exploring. We're gonna have to double back through to tackle it, Taka Pass. Because there's a lot of stuff that's actually to be found here that we can't do anything about. Which kind of sucks. But we need to just keep these areas in mind. There's gonna be a lot to do in Taka Pass, especially once we find everything. And look, trees to rebloom. I'm not seeing any animals yet though to feed, which is a little bit strange. I thought there were animals over here. At least I remember there being animals over here. Maybe they're after we clear the curse zone. So I didn't know this in my first playthrough. This bridge, I always jumped over it because I thought it was like, oh hey, jump over it to cure it, but you can actually just rejuvenate it and just restore it. It'd be way easier. Every time I played this game, I always jumped over the bridge. I was like, oh, a platforming challenge. Ooh, oh no, what am I going to do? So I'm actually going to break up Taka Pass. I am not going to run around and find everything right away. I'm going to do a couple little side quest style activities. But I am actually not going to explore everything or do everything. Because there are a lot of collectibles and a lot of things to look at in Taka Pass. Taka Pass is back to normal now. Without the cursed zone, it'll be easier to find the brush techniques. But first, that big windmill has really piqued my interest. Didn't the head-baked prophet mumble something about it? Whatever. It's not going anywhere anyhow. Let's take a good look around Taka Pass, okay? I'm a bit worried about the people who live around here. Well, unfortunately soon we will take a look around, but not that good of a look around because Since there is so much to look at in Taka Pass, we want to ignore a lot of everything. And I mean a lot of everything. And now we should have animals to feed if we head back the way we came. Which we will do. Because we want all that praise, man. At least maybe there's oh, yep, okay. So it was because the area was cursed, that's why we couldn't find them before. And now that I can confirm that they're here, we're gonna go feed some animals. With almost 400 praise, we're doing really good. Flip it over here. There's gotta be animals out in this big area right here. Come on, come on. You guys know there's no animals just kind of feed down the grass. Get out of here. Oh, no. And horses also take leaves. And that might be it. We're not going to head back into the cave. I just want to grab these animals, but we're actually going to jump down. Alright. So now that we're in Taka Pass, officially, there's a little bit to look at, but the main areas we want to go look at is we want to go look at these moles over here. And I got the meat bag for you, little dog. But these moles are a side quest that's not going to have a fruitful reward for us at the moment, but it will be important later. Oh. Seeds? What? No. The warthog style things take seeds, that's right. Alright, here we go. Hey, stop right there. How dare you walk around our turf without permission? I would let you get away with it. I'm Molly of the Molsters. Molster leader, Molly. All the territory beneath Taka Pass is under our control. We can't just allow people to come wandering in as they please. How are we supposed to relax with intruders like you around? I'll have to get you to leave some of that behind and make up for it. You know what I mean? That gold-colored thing used in shops? Huh? Oh, I get it. You're just a pack of thieves extorting money. Well, pigs will fly before you shake us down. We should teach you a lesson. Ha 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 ha, you've got some nerve. Fine. If that's the way you want it, you'll regret this. Come on, men. Molsters, the special dust cloud formation. Alright, we want to hit only the king mole. Crud. You can actually follow his path, but it's hard with the camera. We have to hit him 3 times. Every subsequent hit, he'll get faster. It'll take a lot more than that to hurt me. If you want to fight, let's fight properly. I'm going to pan my camera so I can see his trail. Oh no! What? Wait, 2? Trying to pick a fight, are you? Then try this one on for size. Oh no, okay, it is 3. What? Dude! Yes! Yeah. I don't understand it. How do you manage to stand up to our special dust cloud trick? Had enough for hard-headed Ami? That'll teach you. Don't mess with the gods, Furface. Credit doesn't pay. Remember that. I expect you guys to stay on the straight and narrow now. I do know the difference between right and wrong. It's just that, well, I was lonely. No matter how long I wait down here, no one comes to see me. That's why I behaved the way I did. I just wanted to get your attention, that's all. Please, white doggy, will you be my friend? I promise I'll behave myself from now on, honest. You're just what I need, doggy. If you stay, then I won't have to be lonely anymore. This is getting stranger by the minute. I know I shouldn't show my feelings like this. I'll go back underground now and shed my tears in private. I suppose it's goodbye then. Come back and visit soon, won't you, doggy? Molly's weird. But we want this item, which I never actually talked to the guys near the beginning to find out exactly what this is or what it's even used for. But that's going to change because we're going to go return to the guy that lost it. Or was it stolen from him? I don't remember. But regardless, the team master. There was an awful cursed zone here before, but it's gone now. It should be business as usual again. But those mischievous moles took my most precious of belongings. I can't possibly get any work without it. Hey, that's my precious teacup, isn't it? Did you snatch it back from those meddlesome moles from me? You offered the teacup. Thank you. This is my good luck charm for doing good business. Well, one good deed deserves another. Here. I'm called the gold mushroom. What do you think? It's pretty impressive, eh? A customer of mine gave it to me as payment a while back. It's got such a defined air. I had no idea what to do with it. It's yours now anyway, Pooch. Do with it what you will. The gold mushroom in our inventory is a special item, mysterious Matsuke mushroom that can enhance any dish. Well, we're not going to find out what that's used for at the moment. And on our way back, we pass a demon gate to purify the area. We're still going to do some kind of small purification optimizations of getting this stuff done. But it's the whole, like, getting all the treasures and finding everything that I'm not going to do. Wait, what? Power Slash is Power Slash. Wow, the aim it actually does, like, honestly, quite a bit of damage, actually. That's pretty cool. Alright, what's it do to you? That didn't work. Also didn't work. Alright, I need some ink back. Come on. And look how much more damage our weapon does. Look at this. Look at how much damage that did. It does so much more damage now. And it's not even powered up. It's not even powered up yet and it does that much. It's amazing. Alright. Should be animals around here now? Now that we've saved everybody. No. No? No? What? Dude. I thought for sure there'd be animals around here. We cleared a freaking demon gate. What? Alright, well, we're not gonna head down there. Because that is some story stuff we'll take care of a little bit later. Not a ton later, but later. Nonetheless. Looking around the area. Yeah, there's a lot to explore in Taga Pass, and like there's gonna be a lot we're gonna have to do. And there will be a lot that we're going to be exploring. It's just not at the moment. Because I just want to have like most of our power-ups when we come, because we need, I think we need 3 power-ups. We need three power-ups that are going to be very beneficial for actually getting through this area that we just don't want to take care of at the moment. So that guy we won't worry about either. Oh, that's just the sign. Feed more animals. We're actually going to be spending our praise here in a minute because we've actually accrued a lot of praise. Almost 450 praise. That's a lot. That's a lot to upgrade. Well, not a ring. That's like 1 upgrade per ink. But regardless, it's still pretty good. Did I get both? I did get both. Alright. Can't do anything about this guy either. There's a lot of, see, there's just so many things we just can't do in Taga Pass as long as we don't have a lot of our powers. Okay, I don't actually like fighting these guys, so if you could make me not fight them, that'd be great. I don't like fighting them. Get these things out of here. Yeah, Ink Bullet is way better to use against them than even just power slashing them or just trying to still beat into them. Let's see how strong we are to this guy. Let's see if we can kill him easily without even using power slash anymore. Because normally that's what we relied on to kill him. Look at all that damage. Well, not so much anymore. Well, regardless, that was still pretty good. We still need to power slash him, but that was still a lot of damage. Over 450. And more animals! And this is why I always buy a lot of feedbacks. Most all animals in the game need either herbs or seeds, and that's why it is single-handedly the best feed bag to just buy a lot of. I can't recommend buying a lot of fish or meat because not a ton of animals require those two feed bags. But herbs and seeds are buy a lot of those. You're gonna need them like all the time. And now one of the last things I want to take care of is over here somewhere. Yep, over here. And the sun is setting. Yeah, oh, wow, look how fast we down him. And we don't need to power slash this guy because we can just easily one cycle him. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This guy we have to power slash though. This guy is an exception to the new rule. Bring it on. And how many defense we have? 68. We've gone up about 20, over 20. Pretty good. Alright, and that restores the water. So now this is important. This is the one thing I wanted to make sure we took care of because this is important. But first, yes, I see animals. I must make sure they're well fed. Must. It's mandatory. I'm sorry. Okay, so this thing is important. If we talk to this girl, it's so wonderful that the mermaid's ring has come back to life. Maybe it's thanks to the legendary powers of the mermaids. Have you heard the story? This ring's like a path for them. Sometimes they come up from the bottom of the ocean. There are other springs just like this all across Nippon. The mermaids come up to the ground to visit their favorite places. See, part of the water's surface is shining faintly. If you throw a mermaid coin in there, the path will open up. Doesn't she do something? If you throw a mermaid coin in there, a path will open up. And if you jump in, you'll be whisked away to another spring. Mermaid coins are like a path to far-off loved ones. Never mind. Okay, so she doesn't give us a free one. I thought she did, but yeah. If we had a mermaid coin, which we don't, we could throw in there and fast travel to any other mermaid spring we have come across on our journey. We actually have come across, I believe, 2. And we're gonna head up to Taka Pass. Or not Taka Pass, Kusa Village. Because like I said, we don't want to explore too much of Taka Pass without the power-ups. As I keep mentioning, it's just not beneficial. But this doesn't look very good. Kusa Village looks Kusa cursed. Kusa Village. So, for now, as you can see, our ink is slowly... Okay. As you can see, our ink is slowly draining. Yikes. What's this creepy evil atmosphere in this village? There's no cursed zone here, but I definitely sense evil. We cannot use any brush techniques. It's like if we were in a cursed zone, it just drains our ink. No go, furball. Your Celestial Brush ain't gonna work in evil power this strong. So our ink is slowly draining, which sucks. But next time on the Okami stream, we will find out exactly why Kusa Village is still cursed and hopefully solve it. But we defeated the Spider Queen. We actually got a brand new weapon. We got to Taka Pass. We didn't actually take too much of a look at Taka Pass, but don't worry, we'll be exploring that place in full later. I guess one way to end this is actually let's upgrade our powers. And let's actually do our purse. Because we're going to hit that cap pretty soon. And let's actually do our health. Can't do anything else, unfortunately, but yeah, it's pretty. That's alright. We'll take it. So, next, like I said, next time on Okami, we will explore Kusa Village, find out what's going on here, and start making some significant story progress next time. So, anyone that checks out the stream or watches, it's greatly appreciated as always. And if you follow me on Twitch, you'll be notified whenever I go live every Monday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And all of my streams will be posted to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/landdonut or youtube.com/azurepkk. So if you do actually miss any streams, any stream, any part that you see, prior parts will always be posted to my YouTube channel. So you can always watch them there. So I'll see you guys next time, and thank you for watching.